Okay, let's unpack this. Death. For so many, it brings up fear, maybe sorrow. It feels like this final curtain.
Mm.
But what if it's not just an ending? What if it could be a powerful beginning, something to understand, maybe even embrace?
That's exactly the idea, isn't it? It's quite counterintuitive. And our deep dive today, well, it gets right into that. We're looking at a really profound source suggesting that embracing mortality isn't about being morbid at all. Actually, it might be the key to living a more meaningful, more vibrant life.
Okay.
So our mission here is to see how this perspective could genuinely reshape how you approach your days. And we're going to start with an old and powerful story.
Right, it's called The Burden of Immortality, A King's Tale.
Mhm.
So picture this mighty king, right? He's completely consumed by this legend, a legend of a mystical fruit that supposedly grants eternal life. He becomes obsessed.
Utterly obsessed.
Yeah, commands his whole kingdom, basically, to search everywhere for it. Years pass, it's this huge quest, and finally his men return. They have the fruit. As the king reaches for it, this wise old bird lands nearby and shouts, "Stop! Don't eat that fruit."
Hmm. And the bird's message is chilling. It says, look, I ate that fruit myself ages and ages ago. I got immortality, sure, but now I'm just tired. So incredibly tired.
Wow.
I've watched empires rise and fall, it says, seen everyone I ever knew turn to dust, countless suns. Fire can't touch me, rocks can't crush me. This isn't a blessing, the bird explains. It's a curse, an inescapable one.
Oh, man.
I'm stuck, it says, in this endless, desolate loop, just longing for the end, for the release that only death brings.
That is a sobering twist, isn't it?
Mm?
The king, hearing this, he just pauses. This fruit, the thing he wanted more than anything, suddenly seems like this terrible weight.
Yeah.
He puts it down, turns away, never seeks immortality again. And that moment, that's where the story really hits home, right?
Absolutely. And if we connect this to the deeper philosophy our source explores, death isn't life's failure. It's actually its catalyst.
Catalyst. How so?
Well, without an endpoint, a finite timeline, where's the urgency? Why strive? Why connect deeply? Why evolve? Immortality, like the bird found out, doesn't mean freedom. It can become this eternal prison,
Right.
natural cycle, life and death. That's what pushes us to grow, to let go, to start fresh again and again. So it leads to this really key question. Instead of clinging to the fear of death, what if we just fully embrace living right here, right now?
Exactly. And the source, it's not just theory. It really argues that what matters is the conscious effort we make, the sincerity, the love we put into this life, living with an urgent sense of purpose, not frozen by fear.
Yeah.
So, okay, how do we take this ancient wisdom and make it practical for your life?
Good question. To apply this, the source suggests a few shifts in how we engage with our own impermanence. First,
Mhm.
live with determined purpose. And this isn't about just, grinding away. It's about conscious intention in what you do. Think of like a craftsman making something beautiful, knowing it might be their last piece. Every detail matters, right?
Hey.
Every movement has care behind it.
Ah, I see. So determination is deliberate care. I like that
I
frame.
think that's the kind of determination for your career, your passions, your dreams.
Mhm.
Second, nurture your connections with unwavering presence, recognizing that time with loved ones is finite. Well, the source argues that helps us drop the superficial stuff.
Mhm.
It means your presence, your love becomes this genuine light for someone else, a true gift without needing it to last forever. It asks you to be fully there.
Yeah, that definitely shifts the focus from what can I get to what can I give in relationships, knowing each moment is unique.
Precisely. And third, cultivate a resilient spiritual connection, whatever that means for your faith, a sense of deeper connection. It can be a real source of peace and strength.
Mm.
The source emphasizes this isn't about escaping death. It's about finding comfort and courage within impermanence, facing life's bumps with a bit more calm, and maybe the biggest one, release the grip of permanence.
That idea of letting go of permanence,
Yeah, yes.
that was radical for a lot of people, isn't it?
That really is.
But it feels like the key, that counterintuitive key to truly appreciating right now. The King's Tale just illustrates it so powerfully. Death gives life meaning, urgency, purpose. Without that end, there's no drive to evolve. And immortality, which sounds so good, it could just be a lonely prison.
So if we pull all these threads together, the core message is pretty clear. Death isn't a failure. It's more like a transformation. It's the ultimate reminder that nothing lasts forever. And that fact, maybe paradoxically, is what makes every single moment, every connection, every breath so incredibly precious.
So the advice isn't chase immortality. It's embrace your mortality. Do it with courage. And live each day like it's your masterpiece. Knowing its beauty shines even brighter because the canvas isn't infinite.